Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this episode. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service, and it's 100% online. With BetterHelp, you can tap into a network of over 25,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you with a wide range of issues. To get started, you just answer a few questions about your needs and preferences in therapy. That way, BetterHelp can match you with the right therapist from their network. Then, you can talk to your therapist however you feel comfortable, whether it's via text, chat, phone, or video call. You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. If your therapist isn't the right fit for any reason, you can switch to a new therapist at no additional charge. With BetterHelp, you get the same professionalism and quality you expect from in-office therapy, but with a therapist who is custom-picked for you, more scheduling flexibility, and at a more affordable price. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/colorful22. That's better, HELP.com/colorful22.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Colorful Selection Podcast.
How's it going?
We hope you're still enjoying, Yeah, today's topic is science experiments. The way science is,
Progressing.
progressing. Maybe in ways.
That's kind of the way that I was looking at it whenever I was looking up topics and shit.
Yeah, I kind of went like the scary route.
Kinda, yeah, same. But it's also progressive type ways.
Yeah, so. But,
mine could be both.
But, yeah. We appreciate everybody still listening, You could check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Still thinking about trying to get on iHeartRadio because I hear it's pretty good for podcasts. Yeah, but first, we have our very first email, dude.
Sweet.
A very
first
email, yeah, and just we appreciate it,
Yeah, we really do.
Like, it helps add to the podcast. Whatever fucking science experiments we have going on here.
Yeah, right.
But
first off, disclaimer: we're not scientists.
Yeah, we're not.
Second disclaimer: we're not therapists.
Yeah, really.
But we are honest, so we'll give you our honest opinion.
Yeah. But yeah, and I would like to say, like, for future reference, if you send in an email or anything like that, that like kind of gives us the right to use it,
That's why we say anonymous at the same time.
Yeah, but you can also remain anonymous. But like, yeah, I feel like I should say that. We're not gonna pinpoint anybody out, I guess, unless you ask us to. But yeah, I'd like to hear this email, man. Like I said, I skimmed through it just to kind of, I guess, yeah, like I said, make sure it's real.
Check the legitimacy of it.
Yeah, I check the legitimacy of it. But yeah, Jimmy, if you'd like to read us the email, I'd really like to hear it.
Aye.
This email comes from Mighty Bean 12.
Alright. So, starts off. Hello, Butter Pecan here. Or for our northern viewers, it's butter pecan.
Sorry, I
So-
almost choked on my coffee.
Says, "Hi guys. Now I've been trying to push myself to email you, but every time I started it, I ended up deleting it and then waiting. Today is the day. I am borrowing an email to remain anonymous. You know, completely fine. I would first like to thank you for the content. I enjoy listening to the podcast while at work. Second, I would like to point out that Jimmy's voice, golden.
Yeah.
All capital letters, baby.
I do disagree with that, but we'll keep moving. When you did the BetterHelp promo talk, I was genuinely sold. So, I guess that kind of helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Now, the real reason I'm emailing, I would like to rant or really just relate. There are a couple of episodes that y'all discuss hardships or depression and things you have all been through. I would just like to say that I can relate, and I'm so glad to hear that I'm not alone in feeling the way I do on certain things. There is an episode where Joseph mentions you can be depressed every day, but just have to deal with it and live with it. He hit the nail on the head. I personally have lost someone close to me and had to see things I didn't want to see. I battle every day with my depression. Most days I cry. I'm a big crier, honestly, especially alone. There are days that I visually can see and hear that day, and it's hard to fight to not hear or see it. It's like my soul is sad, but my body is holding it together very well. It's hard to talk to people about things like this. I feel alone and like I bother people when it's completely opposite. Anyways, I would love to hear another BetterHelp, hopefully sponsored. Well, yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Video regarding mental health and how everyone deals with their battles, or if they don't have battles with depression, what other battles like anxiety or OCD. Just things like this. How do you all relate? I'm ready for Sunday. Thanks for letting me rant. You know. Yeah,
Wait.
so yeah, I don't know. It's a hard thing. Like everybody does have their own different battles. Like
Oh yeah.
just because you look at somebody and they seem happy doesn't mean that they're not fighting something. Like personally, I've lost my sister, and it's very hard to deal with. I constantly have like, you know, those kind of thoughts of how things would be better if it was, you know, a different outcome. But like, I mean, you just kind of got to move on with it. You're never alone in a fight. Like for me, I've got these two guys with me in my corner at all times.
Yes,
Rant.
sir.
Always.
Yeah, we helped
Always.
Joe build a porch.
Yeah.
You know, somebody's always gonna help you build a porch, man.
Yeah, always, bro. Somebody gonna keep you on your feet.
Mhm.
So hey,
Uh,
help you out.
oh yeah. What do I say about that? Oh, dude, there's so much I can say. Yeah. Like Jimmy said, man, you're not alone. Like, shit sucks sometimes, and like, especially when you lose people.
Yeah.
Regardless of like how you lose them, whether it be like death or like a friendship, you know what I mean? Shit still sucks. But
Either which way.
yeah. You just gotta keep going, man. I know that's like the most cliche thing you can fucking say, but like that's legit how
It's the most
like,
honest
that's
thing to
legit how it
do.
works. Like
This go ahead, I didn't mean to interrupt.
oh no, you good. But yeah, fucking dude, like dealing with anxiety and OCD, boy. Good God,
I can't imagine what OCD is like.
dude, it's rough, but it's like yeah, dude, like it's rough, dude. Like it's an anxiety problem, but it's just like the way it is with anxiety. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the way it
Like,
mixes.
yeah, like I think I said before, OCD is not perfectionism, which is like, you know how you see it on like fucking TV or like the internet and shit. That's like
Yeah,
the farthest thing from it. It's like literally not even the same thing, even close. But it's just like, cause like I don't feel like I have depression. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I've been depressed before, but I feel like it's because of my OCD, which leads me down that way. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like I feel like at the core I don't have depression or like uh bipolar depression, however.
yeah. The different forms.
Yeah, any form of it, but I feel like when I get like sad or like depressed, I feel like it stems from my OCD. But like I'm on Prozac. I take Prozac for it. Uh you know, and it helps a lot. It helps a lot. Like what is it? Like how do I say it? Like like routines and shit. Like people have routines, but like with OCD it's like sevenfold.
Yeah,
But yeah, dude, it's rough, dude. Like it's like I remember sometimes like I couldn't do anything else because I'd get stuck doing something that like I'd have to do to feel okay. You know what I mean?
yeah. Oh, I kind of not really.
Yeah, it's like
like,
it's hard to explain.
I feel like the where you said you got to do something, but like not the like to, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like in a certain way you're saying it.
like don't. And another thing is don't uh self-diagnose yourself with OCD because that's like very dangerous. But
Yeah,
you know, coming from me, I've been diagnosed when I was like I think third grade. Like, well, I've been diagnosed like 6 times in my fucking life, so you know, uh, like one thing my medicine helped me with was when I would wash my hands, I would have to turn the faucet on like 3 times and tap the faucet like 6 times, dude, before I can wash my hands, dude.
like ew,
And,
ew, ew.
yeah, and then
Like,
like if I messed it up once, I'd have to restart over, dude. Like I couldn't help it. Like if not, I feel like I don't know,
something
like
bad was gonna happen.
yeah, like it's
That's where the anxiety stems in,
yeah,
huh?
that's where the anxiety stems in. But
Yeah,
OCD is like it's kind of like how you deal with it.
yeah.
It's not the anxiety, but it's like how you deal with it in a
What
way.
you do with the anxiety?
Yeah, or like how you get rid of the anxiety. Or try to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you can laugh. I know it's stupid, but like my brain
No, it's
doesn't.
really not because like
No, like
I'll get to my mine after you. You'll see what I'm saying. Like I kind of relate.
yeah,
So
but like it put me in therapy. Uh, and having Tourette's, dude. God, that sucks. Like I was telling
now that I
Madison,
can't imagine.
dude. Like how do I explain it? Uh, it's like it's hard to explain because like I told Madison like
Like impulses you can't stop.
yes, it's like you have to do it like your body does it. But like
Yeah, without you thinking or doing it.
yeah, like my doctors always told me that like somehow I'm like controlling it so good for like the level that I have, but then
Yeah.
like I can't tell them that like I'm constantly holding myself back from doing something. You know what I mean?
From impulsing
Yeah,
to do
like,
something. Yeah.
and like I get quiet, shit like that, but like it's not like because I'm mad. It's like, dude, I'm like literally holding my fucking body back from like slapping something, dude. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy.
And it just
Like,
makes you mad. That
yeah,
makes you angry, don't it? Makes you want to
yeah,
yeah. It's because it's your body type deal,
yeah.
and
Like,
it's like fuck. Why'd I have to?
yeah, like
Yeah, I know that. I know that feeling, but
it sucks. But like, it's like I always feel like I have to get something out of me. You know what I mean? Like, uh, just like, yeah, like a compulsion. It's like I always feel like I have to get it out of me, so I always feel tensed up. You know what I mean? Like I
yeah,
always feel like really tense and on edge, and then I get angry. But it's like it's not nothing nobody does. It's like my body's like working against me, dude. It's like insane. Like I don't know how to explain it, but like I try so hard not to do stuff, and it's
yeah,
like I have like yeah, like when I would like squeeze my muscles, I would like tense my muscles so fucking hard, dude. That like
yeah.
I
Or like
thought,
when you used, I think you used to blink really hard too, like as hard
dude.
as you could. You
I
like
remember,
blink and hurt your
yeah,
eyes.
yeah. Like I still do that, and that's one of the
Yeah,
reasons I quit wearing my contacts because it wouldn't help the feeling of it. I don't know.
like it would hurt.
No, like it's hard to explain. Like, yeah, like the feeling of it wasn't there how it used to be. And I remember being shit. I was in like second grade, and I was telling Madison about this, but you probably remember. It was like when we lived in Blackshear or something, like at Uncle Pete's house. Like I would always hum, like I'd be like hmm. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
And I would
yeah,
snap
yeah,
my fucking fingers, dude. Yeah, dude, like
yeah,
constantly.
yeah. Like you couldn't
And
stop.
I remember like mom and them getting really mad at me, dude. But like I'm like I can't stop. Like I don't know how, you know.
Yeah,
But like, yeah, dude. It's like those are my experiences with, I guess, mental health and shit like that. Like I wouldn't really say depression. Yeah, like sometimes I'd feel like I guess off because of like just the way things work, you know. But
yeah.
in I know I'm
But
taking this. I know I'm taking a lot of time, but like it's hard for me to say this
no,
shit. But like I've never felt like I've wanted to, like not live or anything like that, or like hurt myself because of it. I've never had that feeling, and I still don't. Like I love life. I love doing shit. I love being happy. Uh, and I do feel sorry
like
for people.
burdened by it,
Yeah, like
but it
sometimes,
could be
yes,
worse type
yeah,
deal.
yeah. But like I do feel bad for people you know, who do feel that way, like they need to like hurt themselves or you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Like personally, I've never felt like that, and I don't see how people can feel like that, but I know that it's like I'm not saying it's like not a big deal, but like from my standpoint, it's like I don't understand. You know what I mean?
yeah. You've never been like
Yes.
had something impact you that hard that would come.
Yeah. That in
Yeah,
that way.
I
Like,
understand what you're trying
yeah.
to say.
I'm not trying to say like it's like a bad thing or anything. I mean, but it is
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
bad thing, but and you
You're
shouldn't
not
go that.
bashing folks.
Yeah, you shouldn't go that route. Is what I'm trying to say. But I guess what I'm trying to say is I've never felt like I've had to go that route. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I get
yeah,
you.
yeah. But yeah, those are my two things: is OCD and Tourette's, and anxiety stemming from OCD.
Yeah,
That put me in therapy and on Prozac. And I know a lot of people have it like 10 times worse than I do. So, like, just kind of go with it. You know?
yeah.
Yeah. I just took a whole bunch of
That
time, so
is.
I'll let somebody else go.
um. Oh God. Okay. So how do I even start? Um. Yeah, I'm caught off guard because like the email is real fresh to us. Like we're hearing it for the first time.
Yeah, like
So, but
sorry for like kind of going. I feel like I was like
yeah,
kind of
we're
going
like
around.
saying and likes a lot.
I wasn't trying to go around what you said. I was just trying to give my, like we said before, everybody handles shit differently. But
Yeah.
like that's the way I handle it. Hopefully, I hope you can find a way to handle your shit because
It definitely takes time. Is
yeah,
is a thing.
yeah,
And I know that's another cliche thing I want to throw out there. It's like time is a thing.
yeah,
Um,
like
and I can only say my experience like through things and like the things I deal with. You know, like Bug and Jimmy was saying. You know, to try to relate or try to help you see the way that we deal with our things. I guess. And depression I've dealt with, and I deal with like on a daily basis. And like I think like it's a thing like Bug said, like it stems from things like also anxiety, but like I think it might stem from more of like all the shit that I have put myself through a lot of shit. A lot of people, I'm not sure the people that listen to us, but a lot of people do know me and like know that I've been through a lot of shit. So like that's my fault. But when it comes to like dealing with depression and things like that, like mine stems from, like I said, those things and like ADHD or something like that. Like my brain is the opposite of Bugs, like completely. Like now that you like explained it,
yeah,
like it,
dude, like
you know what I mean? Like mine's like when you have to do something like that, like your impulses to do it. Mine is like my brain is like so energized, like it moves too fast for my body to do those things. So like if I get up and I go to like walk from the kitchen like to the living room, like I said, like I will literally forget what I'm doing instantly. Like right when I get up, most time I'll forget and like because I'll see something else that has to be done or something like on the floor or something, and I'll go instantly to that and I'll grab it and say I'm going to the trash can now, and I have no fucking idea why I even came to the kitchen. So I'll throw that away, then wind up in my bedroom back there, and like it's a constant thing.
so
Like
where the
I'm
fuck am I
lost.
going, dude?
Dude, yeah, like I prompt bro, and look, you have no idea how like it it's a struggle because like it's
Yeah,
hard
it
to
is.
get things done, bro, because like I know I have to do these things. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying I'm lazy, like I clean, I do my dishes, all that shit right there. But I'm
Yeah,
saying like when it comes to like you're looking around at things you need to do, like I really honestly need to make a list and I think that would help. And I'm sorry I'm kind of going too far into it, but like speaking to the person, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, maybe a list would help you too. Like, and dealing with depression and the things like I don't know what you've seen, and that keeps coming back to you. And I don't know like how you lost this person or anything like that. And like, but I know that is hard. And like, as for things thoughts that you can't block or get rid of, that kind of basically come back on a daily basis. Those those you kind of just learn to live with. Like I mean, maybe therapy. Like we're not therapists or nothing, but
yeah,
I would advise therapy. Like, or if like sometimes, I mean, like life does suck, and the person that you do talk to about your problems is the one that is gone. And I know now you do feel alone, and that does suck, man. And I know that alone feeling, and it's one of the worst. So,
Oh yeah, it is, dude.
but someone's there. It doesn't matter. You got to email us every fucking week, like or anything. Someone's there, like, bro, like it just to say things out loud can really help. Like, and it doesn't matter if it's to yourself in a mirror or to your fucking cat
Uh,
or to anybody, to like say things out loud instead of thinking them. Like it really helps you let go
and
and like move on from things, because you come to realize like that's what's going on. You know what I mean? Like this is reality. Like you've said it out loud. Like this person may be gone, or you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to go too far and like get lost, but
Speaking of like saying shit out loud, it's I think I was reading this one thing, or it was like a video on fucking TikTok about like shit you say out loud from like mental health standpoint. Like whatever you say out loud, like your brain like remembers like 40% of it or something like that. Or like it sticks with you, whatever you say out loud to yourself.
really, like you
Yeah.
manifest, kind of.
Yeah, so like say like if you sit here and be like, I'm stupid, say that out loud. Like 40% of that information. Alright. I'm not a fucking scientist and I don't remember how the fucking video went. But this is like a general thing. I'm not
So yeah,
saying
it's a true
yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Like so like 40% of your brain is gonna be like, I'm fucking stupid, you know what I mean? Or like so like if you say something out loud like that, like why not make it good? So like your brain can remember something good. So like instead of
Yeah.
saying I'm stupid, say like uh
I'm not stupid. No,
yeah, I'm not
no.
I'm not stupid.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like
like I mean,
yeah,
we
like
suck, yeah, but like you get it, or we do not suck.
yeah. And then like over time it's like you'll get used to saying like good shit about yourself or something like that. But yeah. And
You'll wake up and start seeing that person.
yeah, you will, dude.
Yeah,
Like no shit.
like
Like
if
you really will.
yeah, wake up and just one day, just like I don't care if like you look in the mirror, bro, and you just want to cry, be like I'm a fucking badass motherfucker, bro. Just say that. That's all you got to do. I mean, I don't know your religion or how
Speaking of
you're allowed
crying,
to
saying you're a fucking
talk.
crier, I was fucking
Oh,
crying
bro.
talking about fucking video games not too long ago on the fucking podcast. How much I love fucking video games. I do, dude. Like, fucking love video games, dog. That's like,
Yeah.
yikes. Gonna make me cry again.
He said, "Yikes."
But, anyways, Jimmy, y'all got anything else to add?
I was just gonna say that I deal with stress, anxiety, and depression, and for me, I have to play games, and it like just gets my mind off of shit, and
Yeah.
that's kind of how I deal with it. Just literally anything that keeps my mind occupied on something else. But whenever it's bad or anything, yeah, just talking to people for the most part, like I know that I can come to you guys with like any problem that I have,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and that's my best advice. Like first off, seek professional help, obviously.
And
Like
I
get
will.
diagnosed,
Yeah.
get medication if you need it, and after that, just know that you can find a friend and have an out, like talk to people, get it out, get it off your chest and everything. And
Yeah.
that helps a lot.
And, one thing that's like really hard about talking to people is like, well, for me, it's it's easier for me to talk to strangers than it is to people I like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, to let someone in.
Because like it's not the fact that like I don't want you to know, it's the fact that I don't want our relationship to change, or like you view me a different way, because you know what I mean? Like people I don't know, it's like I don't care what they think about me. But like
Yeah.
they like you two, if I tell y'all something, it's harder because I care what you guys think about me and how you see
Yeah.
me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's one thing that's hard about talking to people, but it's all worth it in the end. But
Yeah, it is.
yeah, but we appreciate your email, man, or woman, or I don't know. Uh, I'm sorry if we didn't hit it, but we tried. This is our first one,
Yeah.
so we did
Find
what we
something
could.
positive in your life when
Yeah,
you're down. Look around, find something positive, and you know,
but
find a good anchor, man.
yeah, if anybody wants to send us an email, it's colorfulselection22@gmail.com. You know, you can throw shit out. Send an email like this. Send whatever you want. Whatever you
Rant
want to
to us
say.
if you want. If you want us to read it on the podcast, we will. If
Yeah.
not, that's fine too.
Yeah, please. If you don't, please specify. Because
Yeah,
otherwise we will not know.
yeah. And it'd be kind of hard to talk about like what you email about like on the podcast without a subject like some kind of concept for the rest of the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they kind of got to let us know when you email. But on to the science, baby.
All right. Yeah. Now we can move on to the actual thing. But
And for the second segment,
yeah, the second segment. But yeah. Like I said, this episode's about science. Shit like that. If you don't know, rewatch. Or re-listen.
Back it on up.
Yeah, bag it on up.
Make sure you hit that thumbs up on the way out, son.
That's what I'm saying. I'll let one of you guys go first since you're more prepared than I am. I really didn't have time being on
No,
vacation.
nobody ever said that.
But let's see. Oh, I was
Nice.
actually. Go ahead.
I was going to say the first one that I was going to talk about was AI. Like the whole open AI shit that's going on right now. How it's like quickly advancing and kind of like taking over almost everything.
Oh yeah, I heard
Uh,
about that open AI.
What is
so
that?
like OpenAI, they have the Chat GPT, which I talked to you about before, where like Bing, I know, is introducing it to their search engine, where like you can basically talk to an AI and it will search the internet and everything and find exactly what you're talking about and be able to converse with you like smartly about it. Like it's
So it'll research what you want to talk and like learn how to talk back to you
yeah,
within
and
how
it'll
much time?
like very fast.
Like seconds?
Yeah, like the the implications that I've been seeing, like I know like some video game, I don't even remember which one it was, is going to use it for NPCs in the video game so that the NPCs can actually kind of talk more like an actual person would and not just like something that somebody had to like sit down and actually write
It's
and all that, and
script
it doesn't
out.
really, yeah, I don't know, it's just there's cool implications and then there's like more like the other kind of shit that we're dealing with, like deep fakes and everything.
Yeah.
And there's also, it can be good or bad depending on how
Dude,
you look at it.
you can like straight up ruin somebody's life.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, you could.
crazy, dude. That shit scares me, dude.
But
That's fucking
OpenAI,
crazy.
they also do art, like with the Dolly 2 and shit, where you can literally just tell it what you're wanting. Like, say, I want a gopher riding an elephant or some shit, and it'll draw it up in a fucking way. like just right off the fucking top. Yeah, it's fucking weird. Like half the time you can't even tell that an AI did this. So
This shit's wild.
yeah, it's
Yeah, dude.
insane.
I've seen like the pictures, like the party pictures, like where somebody would put a house party, and it would like generate photos of like random people partying in a house, but like AI can't get everything right. Like somebody holding this
Oh,
cup might have 7 fucking fingers, dude, and like, but it looks like legit people partying in like a house. You know what I mean? And but this person in the background's like nose might be like kind of twisted, but like it's like the AI couldn't get everything right about a person. Like it couldn't create like a full person. I don't know, like, but it was wild,
but
dude. Like
still, that's
it looked like real people, like somebody really took photos in there,
still too
and it was
close for
all,
comfort, baby.
dude. You should see the robots they got and shit now. It's insane.
Oh, dude, I know. I saw something about a robot eating something.
Dude. Like they got robots, dude, like they're run by AI and stuff that like like if it's targeted like to like shoot this one thing and like it's like and like you run out in front of it, like it knows you're friendly, it like instantly stops. Like you can run through its like path of bullets basically and it would stop and keep shooting like right when you get on the other side, basically. Like it knows those things.
I still wouldn't trust it.
No. So like if you're there standing in front of a target and it's like supposed to kill that target and like you like move to the left, it can like pow, like right, like it'll hit that shit like right on. Like I don't know. I guess in a hostage situation, maybe I trust it. Like if I was a
Yeah, something
hostage.
like that.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm not just gonna sit
Yeah.
there and run through it for fun, though.
Hell no. It's like a sprinkler.
It's kind of like how whenever they were first introducing those saws that could like tell if a finger or something gets in the way and it like
Oh
instantly
yeah,
retracts.
they put them
Oh
hot
yeah.
dogs on there and shit.
Yeah, I
How
still
do you,
wouldn't fucking put my finger there. I can
fuck,
Oh
tell you that
no,
much.
dude.
fuck no. How does it know the difference though? Like
I don't know, bro.
that's
Like
what I don't
just
get.
and then they say, like, all right, so like
Cause like
going from what we're about to talk about today, they still say like the governments are, years ahead of us anyway. So
yeah, like
yeah, I'll just keep that in mind.
cause how I what I don't understand is cause like a saw doesn't have like feel. They can't feel stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
I'm
Like
assuming it's sensors and
yeah,
shit like
but
that. Sensors, scans. Maybe it has a camera that's like looking on it.
this thing's shaped like a finger. Let's stop. Yeah, I don't understand how this shit works, dude. That shit just like goes over my brain, dude.
Yeah, somebody
Yeah,
out there did it.
yeah somebody
All
fucking
right.
did it.
But yeah, like the implications that I've seen with some of the AI is like there's good deep fakes and then there's obviously the bad ones. And I can't remember which video game it was, but I know like the voice actor has already said that if they pass away, they are free to use like deepfake AI to like take his voice and keep going in the video game and everything.
Oh
Really?
man,
And I'm pretty sure Disney did the same thing with James Earl Jones.
for Vader.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got the rights to do that. So
Hmm.
like there are good implications and it's just very weird.
It can be used for like the really wrong thing, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
Like I feel like there's like a really fine line between
Yeah,
between both.
yeah. Because now, like, that's a new AI engine that's out. You said it's freelanced.
I don't know exactly, but I know it's made fucking like headlines like very recently and everything.
That's wild. That like Sophia, the robots and stuff like that. Y'all remember those videos from like 2017? Had to
Mhm.
be around those times, maybe earlier.
Yeah.
Like Sophia could like talk to you while she's sitting on the couch, and she's a citizen, and she's ran by AI and shit. So like, imagine just like her being, and that was back then. So like, imagine like her style or upgraded now with this kind of AI. You know what I mean?
But like, how do you stop them from learning though?
I don't know, bro. I feel like if I don't know, dude. Just robots are scary. AI robots are scary, dude.
Yeah, that
You
is.
mix those two.
This is
I feel like
scary.
like a cop robot would run up on me and like ask me an impossible question before he shot me.
Yeah.
Like, why did the chicken cross the road? Like, you know what I mean? Because he knows the answer because he looked it up online, but I can't Google it, and he wants me to know off the top of my head.
Well, the answer to that is very easy.
to get to the other side.
True that,
Because?
but I won't know under pressure.
They say because.
That's why. Because?
Oh yeah, because dude, I fucking love that video.
Hey, that's funny, Bo. I ain't never heard that.
That little kid killed that shit. He said because. No. All right. So next.
I'll do one. No, you go ahead.
Okay. Hold on. Sorry, I had to put you guys on speaker. All right, so check this out, dude. I want to talk about this beetle, bro.
Is it cyber beetles or something like that?
No, it's still science because like
Cyber beetles.
Yeah, dude. There's a thing called like cyber beetles.
No, this is like a
That
legit beetle,
sounds like
dude.
a bad cartoon.
Cyber beetles.
I swear to God, dude. There's a thing called cyber beetles or something like that. I don't know what the fuck they do, but oh, keep going.
Okay. All right, so all right, this right here is called the scavenger beetle, and like it's still science and stuff because they're studying it to like put like to upgrade our robots. Actually, speaking of robots as well, I want to talk about this one. But dude, the scavenger beetle, right? When this guy found this thing, like it's a species of beetles that doesn't like. All right, so you know how you got like things that can run across the top of the water.
Mm-hmm. Like
All
the
right, so
Jesus
here's what.
lizard or whatever it's called.
Yeah, okay. All right, you got those lizards. You got a regular lizards that can like walk on on water, like mosquitoes and shit. All right, so the scavenger beetle dude, he does it opposite, bro. And like the video I was watching, it looks fucking like insane. All right, so he like gets air and he goes underwater and he like makes bubbles and it catches inside of his like leg hairs, right? And then it'll flip him upside downwards and he floats to the surface, but like the bottom of the surface, my boy. Look, and he's not even messing up the water when he's running. It just looks like you're looking into like a lake, like maybe clear water. Imagine clear water, but there's a beetle running on the surface, but like under the surface, like he's like running on glass. That shit looks insane, dude.
For real?
Yeah, he's like running around. I guess he eats bugs on top or whatever that are on top of it. He's I don't know, dude. It's insane looking. And he's like he can run around, and it's all because of like like air bubbles that he catches in his hair and shit.
Mind freak.
Here's some isms ready. Hey, but
That's crazy, dude.
I know, but they're trying to put that shit on robots and study it and stuff like that. They're talking about like if they was designed like a robot, basically like after the beetle and things like that, like they would have better. They would be like the best design they could come up with for like land to water robots. You know what I mean? If they needed something to come from the land straight into the water, can you imagine a fucking like robot beetle coming out like in the water, but then he like flips on his stomach and like runs across like the bottom of the top of the water. That don't even make no fucking sense. How does the beetle even do that?
I have no
The
idea.
bottom of the top of the water.
That's what I
Bro,
was
like,
thinking.
think about it. It's like, how do these animals know they can do these things? Like, he just
Trial and
knows,
error.
bro.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like it's like they're born knowing they can do that.
Yep, that's the animal instinct.
But I figured I'd let you guys know that one. It's a pretty wild one. It's still science, I reckon. It's a beetle.
Well, mine's pretty dark.
Oh, God.
Just to stay with the insect really quick, I sent one of you guys the TikTok. I think it was Joseph about fucking science like using dead spiders with robots or whatever. Like they inject it and use it as a robot and it could like pick up items and shit because it's still a fucking spider. It sticks to fucking shit.
Dude, what?
Yeah, I sent you a TikTok video talking about it.
What the fuck?
Fucking weird.
Actually, speaking of spiders, I think they was trying to make like spider goat spiders or something like that. Or like
Spider goats.
goats make like spider silk that's supposed to be like 8 times stronger than steel or some shit like that.
Jesus.
I don't know how to do it. I don't know if it's like they just like tape a bunch of goats together, like, just hold them together so they have like 8 legs. But,
Spider silk goats.
something like that. That's supposed to be like where goats can make spider silk or silk like spiders. And it's supposed to be
That's
like
crazy.
8 times stronger than steel. Well, no, like spider silk is 8 times stronger than steel, but like getting it from goats is going to be like.
Oh no, I can break a spider web with a fucking broom, okay?
I know. That's what I'm
It's
saying.
stronger than steel, Jimmy.
Like, where do these people get their fucking? Where do these people get their science from? They don't know anything.
We've been
But-
superheroes our whole lives and didn't know it.
Yeah, basically. Okay. Mine's zombie dogs.
Zombie dogs.
Yeah.
I've seen enough Resident Evil. No.
But it's Russian scientists. Well, actually, it's like 2 Russian guys. They would they released like a video of some dog heads that were like by artificial blood circulation, like a whole system, and using a special heart and lung apparatus called the autojector, and it showed like dead dogs like wagging their tail and like moving their ears, responding to like people talking and shit to them.
Dude, what?
Yeah,
Hold on.
and
There's robot parts inside the dead dog?
yeah, it's like dead dogs, but they use like a artificial blood circulation thing, like whatever that is, and like a artificial heart and lung thing to bring the dog back from the dead, and it was like responding by wagging their tails and shit, and ears
What?
blinking,
What the fuck?
and
That, why? That don't even
I
make
don't
no
know.
sense to even do that. Me
I didn't-
me dog got eaten by a car. I keep it vodka. He's okay. Like,
They said, yeah, the experiment was repeated again by Americans in 2005 by flushing all the blood from the dog and replacing it with oxygen and sugar-filled saline. After 3 hours of blood transfusion and an electric shock, the dogs were back from the dead
with no blood.
with no blood.
Mind freak.
It's like, it takes saline and sugar apparently to bring a dog back from the dead.
That's why they took out Steve Irwin, boy. The government was on their ass. Fucking
See,
animal
like,
fucking abuse and shit.
like, I feel like who lets people do this?
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
who gives you the okay to do that? Because I know it just.
I
ain't-
want to know how you find a group of people that all have like think that's a good idea. Like
Hey,
just
man.
sitting at the table, like, "Hey, bro, I got a fucking sweet idea, dude." Like,
Let's find some
y'all just hear
fucking
me out now.
dogs back from the fucking dead, dude.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably mostly military governments, or military being like paid for the government to do research, or maybe even the military paying them
Yeah.
to do it, to see the implications that they could use it for.
Charlie, I can't. Oh my god, somebody in America. Hey, I got a sweet idea. We'll take. Well, there's plenty of dogs out here on the street. We'll go get them. We'll take them right on over there, son. We'll bury them. Check it out now. At night. Now, listen, they gonna climb out like they don't like fucking making zombie dogs, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like we ain't got enough problems in the world.
Yeah, no, for real. Like just fucking zombie dogs running across
God.
the street.
All right, so check. I bought this one. Fucking hold on, because I think it says the school. But I think it's the school that did it. No, it's researchers from Melbourne-based startup, Cortical Labs. What they done is they apparently they got like a brain, bro. Like like they grew a brain in a lab, and they've like so far they've taught it how to play Pong. Like I don't know,
Like
there's no
a human brain.
yeah, like it's a brain. There's no pictures or nothing on it now, but like it talks about like the company and stuff like that. But like, and they really don't give much. But that's what it says. It says like it was basically a brain that they like grew, I guess, from a petri dish, and now they've taught it how to play Pong. Like it can play Pong against you.
I
Like
feel like
so,
I've seen that before. I feel like I've heard about that.
yeah, but why?
I mean, dude got tired of playing by himself, I guess.
Like I guess that's okay. Like, but check this out. Like that leads me to things like okay, so like if they could like grow these brains and like like over the next few years and technology and stuff upgrades and research and money gets poured into it and things like that. Because it says a startup company, so it really doesn't have funding like that. But like, say they could like someone with brain damage in a car crash, like if they was like to replace your brain, like would that
Like
still
an
be you?
artificial
Different
Of
brain.
course,
person.
you would have no memory, and you'd have to like remap it. I'm guessing to like your muscles and things, to relearn to move. But like, would that still be you? Like, is that a new
No.
you?
Different person, man.
Yeah, I think it would be a different person.
Yeah.
You'd be like a
Yeah. Yeah, but who? But this is like a fresh slate because it's a grown brain from a lab.
yeah, you're right. Well, yeah, but how would like you?
Like, oh, in my eyes, like I feel like there's a soul, and I feel like my body is just a vessel. Like, no matter how much it gets bruised, cut, and beat the fuck up, like eventually my soul leaves. And then I don't know if that's me talking now or like my feelings inside or whatever it could be. But like, would that like that sense that is you, would it take over that brain, or is like like the brain named itself and now like they transplant my brain and now this like fucking evil guy named fucking Billy Joe Thornton or some shit jumps off the table and he's like, fuck yeah, I'm like, I'm out and I'm free, and then like I run off and like, and
I don't fucking know.
yeah,
I'm
me
not a
neither, man.
scientist. But yeah,
That's crazy though.
I feel like it'll be a whole new person. Like,
Yeah, like a fresh.
but like, sort of. I feel like you'd be like in between.
Yeah.
Because, like, you wouldn't get like, you wouldn't get shit from your parents. Like shit. Like
For
shit.
me,
That,
it's the fact that you are your memories and your experiences and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like without all that, I don't think it could be the same person.
yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, true. Exactly. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But, like,
All those events
yeah,
that
but
happened and
like,
made you who you are today, like didn't happen to this brain that could
but
remember it anyway.
they couldn't like Bluetooth something from your old brain to your new brain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Gotta
Like,
connect to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
like they couldn't like grow your new brain from your old brain.
Well, what if they
And,
could
like-
like put a chip like on your like stem that like connects to your fucking backbone or whatever that would like collect data about you, like your memories and shit, and then like that'd be fucking crazy. I know there was research for that like back years ago. You remember those that like expo video I showed you where like they had those like blank bodies that they had made? You know what I mean? And that's what they were talking about. Like, hey, what if you could upload yourself to a new body?
Yeah,
Like
I
if
feel like
something happened to yours?
yeah,
Like, yeah, so that was in the talks like years and years ago. So, and it was like at a science expo. I'm sure if it got funded, it's been like hidden from the public now. You know what I mean? But probably what happened to Kanye why he came back taller.
shout out to Kanye.
It's not the boots.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude. I don't know.
It explains everything.
Yeah, dude.
Explains him losing his fucking deal with Adidas.
Yeah, right.
That guy's got like the ugliest fucking shoes ever, dude. Like
Who,
if you wear
Kanye?
Kanye, them fucking Yeezys.
Dude,
Some
yeah,
of
dude.
the dumbest shoes I've ever fucking seen in my whole life.
It's like fucking moon
Nah,
boots, bro.
they're ugly, but they're not as ugly as those fucking big red boots that came out recently.
His?
No, it's some other company because he's no longer with Adidas, so he's not making Yeezys.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Thank God.
That's because he came back with a new brain and forgot his contract. He's like, you know what I'm talking
No,
about? Uh,
I don't think nobody ever knows what you're talking about.
bro, check this out, dude. Hey, I was at the dollar store today, and like I was at the, I was checking out, but I was like thinking in my brain, right? Like having thinking. Fuck. But like,
Having brain thoughts.
Yeah.
but check it out. Like halfway through the sentence, like I was thinking about in my brain, I said the last half like out loud, like talking to the guy, and the guy was like staring at me like, "What?" And I was like, "My bad, bro." Like I tried to explain to him, I was like, "Never mind, dude." I was like, "It happened."
So you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it. But alright, we'll move on. Jimmy, you got anything?
All right, yeah, the my big hitter here. All right, so there's this company called Colossal,
Okay.
and they are going to, or they've made claims that they are going to bring back the woolly mammoth by 2027.
Oh.
Evidently, they got funded. I think it's like around $60 million or some shit, and they're gonna bring back the woolly mammoth. And
Oh
then
shit.
the only reason why I had heard about it is because they got funded again to add something else to their fucking list, and they're gonna be
Okay.
bringing back the dodo as well.
Really?
Son, look,
Yeah.
I swear I thought he was gonna say T-Rex.
Dude, I swear to God, I thought it was going to sound like
I
a
was like,
rabbit or something.
no, don't do it.
That's like a whole fucking set of movies that's explaining why you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I swear,
Exactly.
dude. Like for real.
See, the reason why I wanted to bring it up is because we're all fans of fucking Jurassic Park,
Absolutely.
and yeah, like there's good implications. Like, yes, that's cool. Like, if we can bring back shit like that, like we can bring back these fucking animals that are endangered or going extinct now. But like, like you said, like there's movies telling you why it's a bad idea. Like, you don't
Yeah.
just play God like that.
Yeah, dude. Like, I keep picturing them like all made of like rubber and plastic. I can't picture them like real.
Like actually existing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I don't
did see
know.
where they found like the most like preserved mammoth they ever like found ever. It was like a little baby one. And it still had skin and tusk and everything. It was like mummified, looking like shrunk in, but it was still like preserved all the way. You know what I mean?
See, but like, are they
I
doing
think
it
they
like
said it
how
was
they
like
did on
thirty
Jurassic Park?
thousand years old.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, what do they do? Just get his like? I don't understand how this stuff works.
Well, what they do is they find a caveman skull, and then they look at his teeth, where he's been chewing on like a mammoth leg over a roasted fire, son, and some walnuts. And they get a toothpick and they pick out his little hair, and then go from there, son.
Yeah, dude. And you have all that. This is where my taxpayer money's going.
Yeah.
All they need is a mad rich guy, get like Elon Musk or some shit, and next thing you know, we have Jurassic Park in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just somebody with a lot of money and like no reason to use it, like, or nothing to use it on.
What's that guy's name? Amazon guy? Jeffrey
Oh,
Bezos?
Jeff Bezos.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
It's like, God, I got so much money. What do I do? They say there's so many homeless people. I guess I could buy them houses. You know what? Dinosaurs eat people. I tell you,
That sounds a whole lot better, son.
that sounds a whole lot funner. I tell you,
Spared
contracting's
no
old
expense.
news. Yeah,
Population
damn,
control.
shit,
Uh,
damn.
But could y'all imagine like actually having prehistoric animals come back?
hell no, dude. I wouldn't go to work. You give me a reason to call off.
Fucking velociraptors outside my yard. I can't go into work today.
There's a fucking T-Rex sleeping under my car. I can't get in. I don't know what else to do.
Hell no.
But I'll go and throw out another one. This one's called the testicle transplants.
Oh,
God.
But there's this guy named Leo Stanley. He was a dude in charge of the San Quentin prison in California. That he would like take testicles from like people who've been like on death row, that's been executed and shit.
yeah, probably people have
And
been
like,
shanked and shit like that too.
yeah, like yeah, and he would like transplant them onto other inmates, saying that like raising their testosterone would like reduce crime rates. And yeah, apparently did it on like more than 600 inmates. And when they
Say if
were,
a man's, oh my bad.
and then I
Go
don't know if like he cut off your existing testicles or just like
That's what I was saying.
sewed them to the
Okay.
front of it, so you got like 2 flaps. But
Yeah. That man was sitting at dinner saying, "You know what? A man's less likely to rob a bank if he's got 4 balls weighing him down." I tell you.
that's what I was saying. He could probably not even move, son.
Hell no.
But yeah, after there was a testicle shortage.
The great testicle shortage of 65. What?
That's what I'm saying. He went on to inject liquefied animal testicles into prisoners.
Now hold up.
Yeah, saying like all the Caucasian prisoners who was injected felt more energetic after.
I feel alive, son.
Yeah, dude. I feel a
They
whole
said,
lot better.
finally.
4 testes. But yeah, people fucking crazy, dude. Like,
I always thought having higher testosterone levels made you angrier.
that's what I thought. Or was it like, is it just like an imbalance that
I don't
makes you
know.
angrier?
I'm not
Like you
sure.
don't have enough.
No, just imbalance in general. Like if you
Like-
have either too much or too low of testosterone for your body to register, I guess, or for its like normal.
Your balls
Use,
can't register how angry you are.
Hell no. They say, look, boys, got to replace this rage meter.
That's like a screen meter from Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
Like them little yellow things. But, yeah, so I thought that was pretty gross.
Yeah, that's what.
Liquefied fucking animal testes
I wonder how they melted them down.
in a furnace.
Like, how do you
They
melt
fucking
testicles?
Maybe they blended it up, like just put it in a fucking ninja blender or whatever.
It's just like, yeah, for real. Just like a mortar and pestle thing. Like Skyrim.
Fucking gross.
Just sitting there smashing balls all day.
So that'd be a horrible job.
I was about to say, could you imagine having that job?
For $7.25 an hour.
No, this was like back then. It's probably like 10 cents an hour, son.
And that's
A
fucking
nickel,
horrible.
boy.
You probably get paid by the ball.
Paid by the ball.
Paid by the ball, baby.
Paid by the ball, baby.
Hey, your boss walks in and gets on to you. Come on, I'm busting my balls here.
Come on, man, you busted my balls.
Yeah, come on, man. You must. Yeah. So he goes to walk out, but he stops and laughs instead. Get your A laugh, baby.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
you know what? That was a good one.
You know what? 11 cents an hour. You busted my balls, mate.
That's fucked up, though.
Yeah, it is.
What makes people do these things, bro?
I don't know. But
God. They trying to fucking make us take SAT tests in school and shit. See how smart we are, boy. Look, y'all need to start fucking. Y'all need to get another test to go along with that son bitch. Like, look,
get a handle on these psychopaths out there, baby.
yeah, I mean, look, they might just be honest ones out there, man. They might just tell you they're gonna do it, like on paper. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, what are your lifelong dreams? Like, no wrong answers. Make sure you put that real big and see what somebody says.
Smashing balls.
Yeah, fucking.
I dream to fucking liquefy animal balls.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
What are having to be firefighters and shit, man?
That's what I'm saying. I want to be a policeman when I grow up.
Some people dream big, you know. Shit. What is that? Is that deer goose? It is indigenous to my island.
You talking about the past?
Yeah.
A deer goose.
It's a deer goose.
Oh, that's a funny movie, boy.
I swear. I can't go when I'm being watched it. I'm getting off topic.
So stupid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw out those two. I ain't gonna lie, I'm looking at my mustache in the mirror right now. It looks pretty good.
Do it.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Did a good job on this one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Anyways. Yeah. Anybody got something else?
No. I think that's all the science ones I had. Basically, I had
a
like
third,
3.
but I didn't research it as much beforehand. I just know that maybe like a few months back, there was a headline talking about that scientists have found a way to reverse aging, basically by injecting data back into your cells and shit. And it's like, oh yeah, I remember how to do this, and then it like kind of starts reproducing that shit better. So it's like,
Yeah, it tightens muscles and skin and
yeah.
yeah,
Like, could you
dude.
imagine like if that actually gets to the public and shit, to where you can just go in and like have an injection, and now you fucking back to looking like you're fucking younger and shit.
That's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
no, that's crazy. That's wild, dude. It is.
No more Botox.
Feel
Maybe,
like
people like Sylvester Stallone might go back to looking like a normal person.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Fuck. I keep picturing that. What's that cartoon? It's like somebody had like clothespins like on their back, like pulling their skin like really tight. Was it the fucking?
The Simpsons.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I think it was an American Dad, like Roger did it with like Jeff's skin or some shit.
Oh yeah, that one.
You know what I'm saying?
I know. The Simpsons did it for him, like making it look like he wasn't fat or some shit. He like fucking peeled back all his skin and like clothespined it and all.
Dude, fucking.
I feel like Peter did that shit too.
Yeah,
he probably did. I was watching. I think it was in the hotel, dude. Fucking, I was watching American Dad, and that fucking one where like Roger kept paying Jeff to fucking clean his attic, but like he'd like mug him on the way back to his room.
Get the money back.
Yeah, he's like, "Is that the come back and kick me whistle?" Tevis beat the shit out of him, dude. That shit was funny.
Hey, that shit is funny, dude. That is so funny. Like, how the fuck did they get away with shit like that, man?
I don't know.
Like, I don't understand. South Park, especially. Like, I sent you guys a TikTok about the creators of South Park. And it was like, I don't know, man. It's so fucked up. Like, they were sitting there recording, and he was like having like his little girl on there, and he was like, he's like, be like, I love Jesus. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Say that stuff right there. And then like he was like, they were laughing real hard, but then they went over to like the drawing board. And it was like poorly drawn, but it was like all the kids on there were tied up. And they're like, here's what's going on. It's like we're going to have all the kids tied up and they're trying to catch a priest And so like they bring out the priest call, and it's like a trumpet when you blow in it. It's like I love Jesus. It's like a little kid saying that, and I'm like, oh my god, dude, how did they get away with shit like that? Family Guy gets away with everything, dude. They roast everybody though.
I'm looking up science facts. Scary science facts.
I mean, they did like create a mouse from like nothing, basically. I mean, I wouldn't say
Oh fuck,
nothing. I'm
I've heard
sure
about
there's
that.
stuff. Yeah, they like it was born in a lab, like and it like lived and shit like that. They probably taught it Pong. It's like every time you see something, it's like here's a supercomputer. They taught it Pong, and like you know what I mean, like fucking there's all this shit, or like that those animals that like they're putting those chips in from damn Elon Musk company and shit. Like they're teaching those animals Pong, like they play Pong with their minds and
Yeah,
shit.
that's what I was gonna bring up. The fact that Elon Musk has a company that's like putting chips in like monkey brains and everything like that, and
Yeah,
that he's wanting to fucking move it towards human experiments and everything.
For real?
Yeah.
The
But I know with the anti-aging thing, they had tried it on mice, and it actually like made the mice not only like look younger and everything, but I believe they tried it on a blind mouse, and it actually regained its vision.
oh
Really?
yeah, they did. That's right.
It's
I
fucking
remember
crazy, man.
the interview on that shit now. That's fucking wild, dude.
It give me that to regrow my hair,
Yeah.
get rid of the receding hairline, man.
Oh, dude, I need a. One's going back, son. That bad boy's back there.
It's like I'm hopeful for the future with all the shit that we're experimenting on in science, but like there's so much bad shit that could be like all of this could
So
be used for.
Dude,
it can go left so fast.
like, yeah, this shit scares me, dude. Especially like, I think like mainly like AI is probably the thing
Yeah.
that scares me the most because like,
It's
We've
probably
all
what
watched
killed.
iRobot.
yeah, fucking
Yeah.
robot.
We know what's going on.
Keep my wife's name out of your mouth.
Well, that's all I had for that.
That's all I had, dude. I'm looking up
Yeah, I'm running short.
fun facts of science, but they're not that fun at all.
This isn't fun at all.
This isn't fun. I want stuff that's gonna make me not sleep, not just.
Just go fucking make you like a fucking science experiment volcano or whatever before
Yeah,
you go to work.
Well, here's one.
Do some Mentos and Coke.
Bees enjoy caffeine and nicotine and prefer nectar with small amounts of it in it. There are theories that plants get them addicted in order to increase pollination. I only read
Bees?
that. Yeah, I only read
I'm
that
trying
one
to say,
because it was about bees.
ain't nothing like a cup of coffee and a cigarette, son.
Hey, boy, I know, son. Back when I used to smoke, boy, like you wake up in the fucking morning, especially when it's like fall time. Feels good
Yeah.
outside. You go sit on the porch and smoke you a fucking smoke. Drink a cup of coffee, dude. It's also the best laxative.
It is.
Guaranteed to make you shit yourself.
That's a science project right there, baby.
Yeah. Shit yourself guaranteed.
But
Or, I know y'all can't really relate, but using a vaporizer with fucking like whenever you drink coffee or whatever, it makes your fucking vape juice taste like coffee.
does it really?
Yeah. So
Huh.
it's like you're vaping in like fucking. For me, it was always like French vanilla creamer and shit on top of my coffee, so it would just taste like coffee again whenever I fucking hit my vape and everything afterwards.
I want mine to taste like the caramel ribbon crunch from Starbucks. Not sponsored.
You wish.
Pause.
I wish. Come on, Starbucks, sponsor us. They've already paid your light bill 100 times.
Maybe sweep they would.
But yeah, that's all I got.
So with your beef fact there, you actually gonna be bringing back the bugs and the bees?
I don't know. Maybe one day. One thing is, I know people don't enjoy them like I do, so it's like I feel like I'm talking to myself.
It's nice. Oh, hey, there's something I wanted to throw in at you guys. That's back when Jimmy Carter was president and stuff. All right, so Jimmy Carter promised the public because he's seen a UFO with his own eyes, so and he promised the public that he would get the files or whatever they know about Roswell or anything we knew about aliens and stuff and release it to the public. Well, they kept black or stonewalling them, stopping them from getting the didn't want him to know too much information. And this is also how it came to be where when somebody is a president now, they only know certain information. But he never did. He failed through his promise and never released anything to the public. But they did come to him and have that talk with him, and they talked about how they're saying how he cried real hard afterwards, and the reason was because the alien race that we apparently got a hold of and stuff they came to us or they found Earth and they created us on this Earth to study us, creating a new species, and then they studied us. You know what I mean? Hey, look, we started a new species, and then they, I guess, studied us, and then probably took the fuck off somewhere. But
So
that's why we're
we're
just that's why it was never released to the public, because it would literally destroy. And the aliens said that they started religion, and the stories and all this of religion, because you know how all religions almost kind of the same, I guess, but different story points, that they started the story that it kind of based from God and all that to keep us from destroying ourselves, because we were so fucking violent and woman and fucking we were killing each other and fucking stuff like that. So we put a sense of religion on us, which gave us a sense of self-awareness, hey, you do bad, like Seth said, boogeyman's gonna get you. Well, if you start to tell people that, then they become self-aware of what they're doing, because then they can control the urges that they have of doing said things, and we evolve from there. And now we're just a human race that's ruining the planet. So but
so we are a fucking science experiment.
we're just science experiments, bro, that fucking branched off and evolved after basically being left by our creators here on Earth, after they reigned over us for so many years. The first, all right, so the old stories of the Egyptian days and all that shit, all these pyramids. China just recently found another pyramid in their ocean with it's a civilization down there. So just the fact that there's pyramids all around the world, all of them's got spacemen and fucking weird looking crazy on them and fucking spaceships and shit, and then hey, yep. So so
Well,
it's
I don't want to
we
think
were,
about that.
yeah. I love
That's all I gotta
Jesus.
say about that.
But
that was kind of my conspiracy, but not I had to take it how you want it. I know we're pressed for time.
Yeah, we are. But
But
yeah, man.
take time to yourself.
Yeah. Send us an email, dude. Send us another email. Same
That'd be
person
sweet.
if you want to.
Yeah, reply
You know?
back to us. We don't have to read it out loud.
Yeah, we'll have to read that one. Yeah, but still.
Or if they want us to read it, then let us know. Like if it helped them in some good way, and
Yeah,
it
let
felt
us.
like their response could help somebody else, like open up to get a hold of us about something. I don't know, anything. Could just I don't know.
Yeah, that's yeah. Hit us up on Facebook. Send us a message. Or email us at colorfulselection22@gmail.com. But yeah, we appreciate everybody listening. We'll be back next week.
Later, guys.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead. Later, y'all.
Later,
Later,
y'all.
everybody.
Time off in the comments. Leave that on there. Pause.